Hello. Thank you for coming in. I'm so happy to see you. I do have the things that you requested to see, but I also have one additional thing before we get into the other items. There's one thing I wanted to show you that we just got in, and I saw it and I thought of you. I thought you might like this. We have this new purse in the boutique. Isn't this beautiful? I know how much you love this color blue, and it's really cool because it incorporates this sort of a zebra print in here. And on the front we have this beautiful flower that is made of these petals of the blue and the black and white zebra stripe. And in the very middle we have this big centerpiece made of rhinestones. And then on the sides we have these little pockets. There's one on each side. See? And it has this little flap that is held down by two buttons. And this one is the same. And on the back, I know how you like to have an extra compartment, a little zippered compartment. On the back we have a zippered little section here. A nice little zipper pull. And it is held up with these straps. It's kind of a shoulder bag. I really like this bag because it's not too big, but it's not too small. And it is the straps are held on by these links here. You have one large one here, and then two, three smaller ones. And then another big one here with metal grommets. And the straps have the same colors. And we have these little metal studs in here just for decoration. And the underside is just the black and white zebra stripe. And the top is zipped up. I'll show you. You can see that the top is just this zebra stripe. Now it looks like leather, but it's synthetic. It is all synthetic. And we have this zipper that goes all the way across the top. I'm going to open it up and let you see the inside. It does have compartments. And it has compartments just the way you like them, which is why I thought of you. Okay, now you can see inside here there are three large compartments. There's one here, then there's one in the center that has a zipper. Right here it has a zipper that goes across. And then there is a third large compartment right here. And on the inside walls of this purse, there are some little pockets. There are two pockets here where you could put in your cell phone or your wallets or anything you wanted to keep handy to grab really quick. You could just reach into this pocket and pull that out. And on this side, we have another zippered compartment. Like if you wanted to keep like some loose change or anything that you didn't want to fall to the bottom of your purse, you could put it in there. Some people like if you have some spare keys or something, you could stick them in there, because I know if you're like me, a lot of stuff goes to the bottom of your purse. You have a hard time finding it. So any small things like that, you could put in one of those little zippered compartments. So I wanted to show you this. This is brand new, like I said, in our boutique. We just started carrying these. I think it would be wonderful going into spring. These colors, they're just so festive, you know. It's just, it looks like springtime to me. So it's just something to think about for later. I can hold on to this if you like. Now the zipper you'll see here on the back is the same color as the bag. And the zipper on top is kind of a pearly white, which matches the white in the zebra print. So it's a really cool little bag. But now we're going to get into the main reason why you're here today. Now I understand that you are looking to update your winter wardrobe as far as nice warm accessories like hats and scarves, jackets and coats. Okay, I have brought in a few things that I would love to show you, especially, you know, we've had so much cold weather lately. It's been bitterly cold. So these would help keep you warm. We'll start with some hats. Now this hat, really to me, this just reminds me of you. When I saw this, I said this is definitely something you would like. It is a larger knit. It is made by Max Love. You can see how it's kind of diagonal. We have this lovely soft knit here. This yarn is so soft. And the color, you can see it fades gradually from one color into another. And then we have these larger little stitches that go this way. See? Very pretty. It's very warm and is so soft and warm. And it has all different kinds of colors in it. So really, you could wear this with just about anything and it would look great. You have kind of a greenish blue, and then beige, red, burgundy, kind of a pink. It's just a little bit of everything. It has orange, some dark blue down here, and some just about every color you can think of is in here somewhere. So it's very versatile. You could wear this with almost any outfit, and it will be so warm and so soft. It's perfect for this weather. It has orange up here with navy blue again, and it's kind of greenish blue up here at the top. So this is the first hat that I wanted to show you. And see, it folds up really small. You could stick it in your pocket if you wanted to, or just down in your purse. It folds up quite small. Now this hat, this hat is made of a slightly different material. This is kind of what you might call a slouch beanie. See, it hangs down like that. And in different light, it can look, the color looks a little different. Here it looks kind of brown, but I've noticed in some light, like if you're outside, in the sunshine, it can look like a dark purple. It's a really interesting, unique color. Mixed in with the knit, we have these other colors like yellow and kind of an orange color. Just adds a little bit of depth and interest to the hat. And it has this wide band down here, but it's not super tight. It's just tight enough to help hold it onto your head, so even if it's a windy day or anything like that, it's not going anywhere. So I think it would look so pretty with your hair. I think this would look so nice on you. And I have another one that's very similar that I will show you. I have this same hat in red, and it's kind of it's like a true red. It's not like a bright orangey red, but it's the same hat, same type of knit, just a slightly different color. As you can see, they are made the same way. Just this one is red. This one's kind of brown. And again, this material has different colors woven into the yarn. We have yellow and blue. There's a little bit of green in there. And again, it has this nice stretchy band at the bottom down here. And it kind of slouches down like this. That's just the way it's knitted, you know. So it kind of sits on your head like that. And I thought that would look really pretty, especially with that coat that you just got. It would be so pretty with that. So we have these in red and brown, and in this shop, if you're interested, we also have the same hats in navy blue and dark green. So if you were looking for a slightly different color, we can do that. Now this hat is kind of similar but different. This is more of it's almost like a beanie, I guess. It is knitted of different material. This was knitted by hand. And you can see that it has fall, almost like fall colors. You have dark green, sort of a rust color, sort of a dark orange color. It kind of reminds me of fall, but it's made of a wool blend yarn material. So if you were looking for something that might fit a little more snugly, this would be a good hat to go with. It will definitely keep you warm on these cold, windy days that we've had lately. I know it's been so bitterly cold. So this would be fantastic. So you can see that it's smaller, but they all fold up kind of small. I mean, if you wanted to just stick them in your purse or your glove compartment or, wherever, it would fit very nicely. Wherever. And I also have this. Now, this is a fleece-lined knit hat. And feel how incredibly soft that is. It has black fleece lining, which you can wear this hat if you want. You can also wear this as a slouch hat, or you can fold it up like this. You can fold it up as much as you want to, this part. And then you can wear it as a little beanie if you want to. So this one is kind of, you can change it around if you want to wear it a different way. You can wear it with a lot of the fleece showing on the outside, and then the gray knit just above that. See, it has different textures to it. The top is knitted in this fashion. Then down here has sort of a chevron pattern. And it just alternates. So you have this vertical pattern, and then the little chevron pattern, and the vertical pattern again. And then down here we have the fleece, which the entire inside of this hat is lined in this fleece. Very, very warm. It's a wonderful hat. I think this is one of my favorites. So that's another one. You can see how long, it's like a long, it's pretty big. And now this is another one. This one is navy blue, and it's quite big too. It's kind of like the fleece lined one. And again, it has different types of knit. It's almost like an accordion, like you can pull it like this. Now this is kind of a longer hat. It's going to hang down more, but with your hair, I think it would look really, really cool. And we have this wide elastic here that will hold it on your head with no problem, but it's not super tight and uncomfortable. It's quite comfortable. The knit goes horizontally for most of the hat. It runs this way. Down here along the band, it goes vertically. And then again up at the very top, it's vertical up here as well. So it sort of collapses on itself like an accordion, you can see, and you can stretch it. You can see that there's more to it. But it's made of a nice, soft acrylic yarn. And I think it would be ideal for this weather. So we have that one in navy blue. I think we also have it in ivory, if you would like a lighter color. Finally, I have one more hat. Now this one is not as thick and is totally different. We have a Carolina Panthers beanie, which is white, and it's a thinner knitted material. And running all the way along the bottom, we have the Carolina Panthers blue and black, lining it all the way around. And then on the front, we have Carolina, which is embroidered, kind of 3D in black. It sort of stands out like that. So it's not as thick as the others, but it's really cool. So that is another hat that we have available. Now, I'm going to take a look at some scarves. I know you have a lot of scarves, but I want to show you some new ones that we just got in that you may also be interested in. This one is a nice segue between the hats and the scarves, I think. Look at this beautiful thing here. It is a very thick, a very soft knit. It is an infinity scarf, as you can see. It's just one continuous loop. And it is so soft. Feel this. Feel how soft that is. Oh, and it's so comfortable. And look at the soft colors here. Now this is made all of the same type of yarn, but the yarn gradually changes colors periodically. The colors are very soft, just like the material itself. You have sort of a rose pink, then you have shades of green, and even a little bit of orange in here, and beige, and gray. It's just such a beautiful composition, I think. And again, it's like the hats. It would really go with so many different things that you already have in your wardrobe. I think this would be a very wise choice. I think this would look very nice if you had on a simple sweater or a top that might be sort of an ivory color, or really any color in here, like a rose color, dusty rose kind of. That'd be very pretty. Or gray, be very pretty with gray. So yeah, I think it's really nice. You could wear this indoors or outdoors. I think you'd be very comfortable wearing it in both. So it's not really the kind of scarf that you would necessarily have to take off when you get inside. So you could wear this all day. Okay, now this next scarf it's not as thick. It's kind of big. But I would just love to see this color on you. It's not really totally gray. It's gray, but it kind of has a hint of lavender to it. It's very subtle, and you can see down here at the bottom that has these hand knotted fringe pieces, and they're about 3 inches long, like little tassels down here at the bottom. And they are on both ends of the scarf. See? It is kind of thin. It's semi-transparent, kind of gauzy. It's quite long, as you can see. But there are a lot of different things you could do with a scarf like this. You could take it like this, loop it around and wear it this way if you wanted to, like this. It'll look very smart, very nice. Or, I know you know all these. Take it like this, wrap it around your neck so that you have this piece hanging here like this. Then you take the ends of the scarf this way, and you just tuck them inside here. With a longer scarf, you can do this, and you just kind of wrap it around. You just kind of wrap it around this big loop right here. You can do it once or twice or whatever. And I kind of like wearing scarves this way because it shows your necklace better. The first one I showed you, it kind of sits higher up and it's harder to see if you have on a necklace or anything. Plus this keeps it away from my neck, and I kind of like that. But I know that you have your favorite ways of wearing scarves. But this one is great because it's so long and it's so versatile. I mean, you can do anything with it. But it's long and it will keep you warm, but it's not so thick that you feel like you're going to die of a heat stroke once you get inside. You could very easily transition from outdoors to indoors and keep this scarf on. So I do like that about it. Now this next scarf is kind of similar. It's about the same size, but it's a black, sort of a crimped material. It is a little bit thicker and no fringe. It's a very basic scarf, but it kind of has a texture to it, and it's made that way, and it collapses on itself very easily, partly because of that texture, you see. And it sort of develops a little bit of interest about it. It may be a little bit longer than that other one. And it does feel thicker. You can see when you hold it this way it's a thicker, kind of a thicker material, but it is black. And the other one was kind of gray. So this is another new scarf that we just got. Oh, this one I love. I actually have one of these. Look at this one. Now this was handmade. We have these handmade specially for the boutique. And the colors in here are just divine. Look at this. Now we have different, it's almost like different shades of purple. And the trim has gold, little tiny gold sequins in it. And it is slightly elastic, very slightly elastic. So it has a little stretch to it. It's not a big, thick scarf. You can see that's kind of uniform. The size is about, it's pretty much the same. Almost looks like the legs of a Muppet or something. But it's primarily different shades of purple with this lighter color trim. And it's just such a unique little scarf. It's very popular. We've had trouble keeping them in stock. We've sold so many. But we do have them handmade just for our store. So if you do want one of these, I can leave this with you today. I can't promise that we'll have more if you don't take it today. Because like I said, we keep selling them. We just can't keep them in the store. We do have them in different colors if you're interested. I know this one, like I said, is primarily purple. We also have them in blue, like different shades of blue. And occasionally she will do one that is, it's really interesting. It's different. It's like shades of ivory mixed in with gray, which sounds kind of strange, but it's actually very beautiful. And the trim on the ivory and gray scarf is kind of like a midnight blue color. It's really, really pretty. So if you do want this one, I will hang on to it for you and add it to your order. And this is a very beautiful one here. Look at this. This is a silk scarf. Now on the front, we have this beautiful pattern. You can see the different leaves in the pattern. And in the back is velvet. It's a dark brown, rich, decadent velvet. So you have the two sides. And down on the end, we have these long, dark brown tassels that are hand knotted up here at the very end of the scarf. So they hang down like that. It is fairly long, which is nice because you can do all different types of, you can wear it all different types of ways, and it will look nice. With some shorter scarves, you're kind of limited as far as how you can wear it. Now this scarf would look beautiful with pretty much any kind of winter coat, and you could continue wearing it once you got inside. You wouldn't have to take it off. It's not like, an outdoor scarf. You could wear this indoors and outdoors. I really love the combination of the dark green and the blue with the brown, this dark brown velvet on the back. It's just so rich. It's just, oh, it's so nice. It's beautiful. It's very unique. Yes, it is. You don't see scarves like this every day. So I'm going to add this to the pile. Now I have two ivory scarves. I know you said that you were interested in an ivory scarf. Well, I have two here for you to see. And this is one that we got into stock just before Thanksgiving. We still have a few left. Now this is an infinity scarf. As you can see, it's quite large. Very, very thick. This is a nice little knit. I'll show you the pattern there. You can see it's kind of done in these little squares. It is knit. It is made of a very soft acrylic. And along the edges we have just a little bit of fringe. Not much, just a little bit. and it's on both edges, the same fringe. So this one would probably be better if worn outdoors. It might be a bit much for indoors simply because it is so thick, but it is incredibly warm. And it is an ivory color or winter white, whichever you prefer. So I did want to show you this and offer this as an option. This is the first one. Now the second one is a little more versatile. This one has elastic in it, and it is not an infinity scarf. Down here at the bottom you can see again we have these fringe pieces that are knotted together, and woven throughout the scarf we have elastic, which causes it to kind of bunch up like this. So you have these little frilly bits like that. This one has been very popular this year. A lot of people bought these for others as Christmas presents. But it is the same color as the other one. It is made of a lighter material. So this one I think would be much more comfortable if you were going to wear it indoors as well as out. I don't think you would get too hot wearing this. So I love the little tassels down here. Aren't they pretty? So that is the second ivory scarf. Look at all that. Look at how pretty that is, the way it just bunches up like that. I like it. Then I have one more scarf, and then we are going to look at some jackets and coats. And look at this scarf. Now this one, it kind of looks like these slouch hats with the different colors in here. It really does. Now the color of the scarf itself is kind of a teal color, but it has these different little stripes of color like yellow and orange, dark blue, and it is elastic and it's kind of springy. See? And it also has little tassels that hang down here on each end of the scarf. This is a very popular scarf. I like this one because, again, it goes with a lot of different colors because it does have the little multiple colors in the fabric itself. So it kind of goes with more things than if it was just that teal color. It's nice and thick, but not too thick. I think you could wear it indoors or outdoors. So that is all the scarves and all the hats. Now we have some new jackets and coats in the store that I wanted to show you. We have only shopped together for outerwear a couple times, so I don't know all of your preferences yet. So you just let me know what you like and what you don't like. It's okay. Now first I have this jacket. And I want to show you the color. This is a red and sort of an ivory color plaid. It does come with a matching belt. It is a short, it's like a waistcoat. It's a wool blend. And it does come with a detachable faux fur lined hood. And this does come off, and then you just have the collar on it. And it is attached with these buttons. So you have these little buttons on the back, and they don't show when you're wearing it. The hood kind of folds over that part. It is fully lined, yes. It has a nice red nylon lining to it. It's quite warm, although with this super chilly weather it might not be sufficient. But once it starts to warm up a little bit, a waistcoat like this would be perfect. It's so cute. We sold a lot of these around Christmas time because it just kind of looks Christmassy, you know. And the sleeves down here have this little, it looks like a tiny belt. It's just a cute little feature. It doesn't really do anything. It's just a cute little detail on each of the sleeves. See? I think it's kind of adorable. So this is the first jacket. And maybe this is something you can get for later once it starts to warm up a little bit. It has been unseasonably cold. And because it has been unseasonably cold, I offer you this coat. Now this one has been very popular, but I grabbed one so I could show it to you. It smells like fabulousness. Now it's quite large, so it's hard to show you the entire coat. It's not very long. But look at this. Look at this collar. Oh my gosh. It's faux fur. It's so warm. And the inside is lined with this beige plush. Now this is baby fat. And you can see it has these beautiful gold buttons all the way down. And it does have side pockets. They're a little bit bigger than some coats. I know you like to have bigger pockets, so you would love that. And on the back, we have the baby fat kitty cats embroidered on here in gold metallic thread. See? And we have the cat is incorporated throughout the brown velvet that covers the entire coat. This is one of the warmest coats I've ever had. I have one myself. It's very warm. And down here at the bottom, you see we have the faux fur along the bottom as well. And we have the faux fur on the sleeves down here. You will get compliments everywhere you wear this coat. Everyone will love it. Every time I wear mine, I get compliments from everyone. And on the sides, we have this little piece here that is just an added little detail to make it look like it's slightly tailored at the waist. It is not adjustable though, but you can unbutton it if you want. So this coat is very popular, especially as cold as it's been. But it does not come with a hood. And if you are interested, I will need to put this one away for you. Because if I take it back to the store, it will be gone. Someone will snap it up. Okay. So it is perfect for this weather. Now this next one is thinner. It's made of suede and faux fur. And this is another very popular coat with young people. This is made by Maxima, which is from Wilson's, the leather manufacturer. They make all kinds of leather coats and things. Now this one, as I said, is thinner and it is shorter, as you can see. It's like a mid-length coat. It's going to come down not quite as far as the other one, but it is made of this beautiful black suede. I have a lot of people who are very, very pleased with their coat. I get rave reviews. Now we have this black faux fur on the cuffs down here. And then you have a large black faux fur collar that comes all the way around. And it is lined inside with black satin. See? Beautiful shiny satin. And it does have side pockets. They're a little bit smaller than the baby fat coat pockets. And it comes with a matching black suede sash that you can tie at your waist. And this one has snaps. It has black snaps. They're kind of a matte black, so they're not super shiny against the suede, which I think is nice. They're not going to stand out. They're not really all that noticeable because they're not really shiny. And then you have your little side pockets. This one also does not come with a hood. So again, maybe once it starts warming up more, a coat like that would be good. Now this one is not a really thick coat, but it is wool. And the pattern is kind of a large houndstooth check. It is vented in the back, as you can see here. This is the back. It's kind of a pea coat design. It's made by Worthington. There's a little chain here where you can hang it up. Now this one is longer than the black suede one, but it's not as long as the baby fat coat. See? Now it's very polished, very smart looking. This would look nice with really any outfit. I love the lining. The lining is satin and it is gray with a pink pinstripe. It's just so cool. I really like that lining. But it is kind of has a peacoat look to it. You have these pieces up here on the shoulders. And we have large buttons. I'll show you the buttons. You can see how big black plastic buttons. And then you have these really nice side pockets here. And this little flap is just for decoration. And it's a nice little detail to the pocket. It does not come with a belt. But the sleeves do have this little piece here that comes around this way. And then you have a little button that holds it there. And it's just a nice little detail. It is fully lined. And it's not very thick, but it's very warm. It is surprisingly warm. It would be great for this weather. So it's black and gray, as you can see, and it is wool. And wool coats are so nice when it's this cold. Now this next piece is a vintage item. I only have one, but I know that sometimes you like to see some of the true vintage items that we get. So I thought I would bring this in and show you. Of course, you're under no obligation. This is an interesting coat. Now, look here. This is really pretty. Again, I know you like the faux fur. It has this dark green faux fur on the sleeve. It's primarily green, and it is a wool blend. And it has these little pieces here. It zips up in the front. It has this long zipper that goes all the way up to the top. Oh, and it does have a hood. The hood cannot be removed. It is as long as the baby fat coat. It's quite long, actually. Very long. It's not as thick as the other wool coat that I just showed you, but it is a bit longer, and it does come with a hood on it. The inside is lined with this pretty dark green satin lining, kind of a sage green color, and it's fully lined, including the sleeves, all the way down to the bottom. So it's nice, and you have these two big front pockets right here. One here, and then one over here. And these little pieces here that you can attach these straps through these little things here. So it is a wool blend, and it's warm, but it's not as warm as the other one, but it is a little longer. So those are the items that I have for you today from the boutique. Thank you so much for coming to see them. I hope you found a few things that you would like to purchase to help you get through this cold snap until we get to some warmer weather. So thank you again so much, and I'll see you again soon.